and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. Our game tonight featuring the Orlando Magic as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. And how about we check the numbers for Luka Doncic?
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
And now the Lakers starting group. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Andre Ayton out there with James. And it's LaRavia in at the three, the small forward. And for Orlando, running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at the one. As we know, late in the year, Coach, more eyes are drawn to games around the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, I talk to fans in the East who stay up late to watch Pacific Division matchups. Interest always builds as that postseason picture starts to come into focus.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
To the inside, here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Wow, that kind of stuff from Banchero belongs in All-Star Weekend.
To the paint, and finished off by Banchero.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam tapped it on.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Outside, Bane. Banchero inside, working on James. And Paolo Banchero again. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Suggs after the basket by the Lakers. Wagner kicks to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Well, if you're looking for entertainment, Banchero is ready and able to provide it.
Pass to Ayton. Doncic against Suggs. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Drills it from outside. LeBron James has got 7 points in the game.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Wagner, right side. Here is Carter. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, with his size and athleticism, it's not hard for Wagner to get up there.
To Stan, you don't see a whole lot of players, 6'10", with the perimeter skills of a Franz Wagner.
Oh, you sure don't, Kevin. And not a guy with his size, strength, and skill. And he can create shots for himself. He can finish through contact. And he will also create shots for his teammates.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. There's LaRavia. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Heat in Miami. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. The Lakers, number 1. Fourth, the Magic.
And here we've got two teams shooting the ball so well on the season, and neither one hesitates to pull the trigger. This is a great matchup.
Los Angeles on D. 4-point game. Banchero outside. Carter with a screen on LeBron. And it's Banchero missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Ayton. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Look at the Lakers. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong.
And when I look at the Lakers, they're in good position, firmly in the playoff picture. They don't have to worry about the play-in scenario at this point. And that's how they want to keep it.
Black's checked in for the Magic. Here's Carter. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Well, that's how effective Carter Jr. can be inside, using his size to his advantage.
Here's Doncic, and again it's the Lakers.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Banchero, the Lakers with the rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Doncic outside. Here's Reeves. Carter pulls it in. The Magic trail by 4. Pass to Bane. And he jams it with authority.
Not settling for a jump shot. Bane right at the rim.
Now James. 7 points in the game. Now LaRavia. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
There's a good screen. Payne for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Bane's got 5 now.
Well, that's what makes Bane so difficult to guard. He can hit that deep 3, but if you play too tight on him out there, he'll drive right past you.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And it's Doncic missing. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Black the pass to Bane. And here's Banchero. He's defended by Reeves. Banchero, that's good.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Richardson, he's checked in for Bane. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. Kennard, he's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reeves. The Lakers trail, and with the goal of improving offensively, Stan, the Magic have made some moves.
Well, this is a team that hasn't been inclined to make many trades in the past. But with the young star talent they possess comes the urgency to win now.
And so here's Orlando after the basket by the Lakers. Banchero finds Carter. Magic moving the ball around, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Well, he's a load at 270 pounds. Wendell Carter Jr. is a problem in the paint.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Wendell Carter Jr. has settled into his role nicely. A reliable big who brings energy, especially when it comes to rebounding.
Carter hits them both. An outstanding defensive big man, Wendell Carter, stands 6'10", and Stan, he has a 7'4" arm span.
Yeah, Kevin, I think his length really bothers people and is deceiving. When you're first looking at him, he looks like almost an undersized center. But in fact, with that wingspan, he's not. And he is so disciplined and fundamentally sound as a defender. He's one of the best in the league.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. The three for Doncic.
Magic foul call.
Orlando making some changes. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Carter, and it's Richardson in for Vaughn.
Goga Bitadze. Richardson.
51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 8 feet away. The play by Hachimura as he finishes it off with a 2.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Outside, Bane. It's tipped. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And the dunk by Doncic.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Bane passes to Richardson, and it's blocked. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bane with the bucket.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 14 points for the game. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
Richardson is out there with Black. Then there's Desmond Bane. Then it's Bitadze. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Reeves gets the bucket.
You know, I wouldn't call Reeves an elite three-point shooter, but Austin is more than capable.
Bane kicks to Black. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team. Guys?"
A young, exciting team. Allie, we thank you very much.
Yeah, Bane is a strong dude. He's built to play through contact.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Here's Reeves. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Inside, and Suggs throws it down.
Well, look, you can't sleep on Suggs' athleticism because the second you do, he explodes to the rim.
Now here is Hachimura. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Orlando's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Suggs passes to Bitadze.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's Reeves. Los Angeles with another miss. The Magic have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Bounce pass, Black. Right at the free throw line. Bain, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to Kennard to end the run. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
Hachimura, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Doncic is checked in. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic, trailing by 4. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Batadze setting a screen for Suggs. Another miss by Orlando.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touches it land.
All right, a chance to look at stats for Wagner. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Putting up about 22 points per 5 assists and 5 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineup, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Suggs in the corner. He's looking for Batadze and finds it.
Suggs really coming into his own. It's those passes that make a difference.
Only the 6th player ever from the country of Georgia. Batadze is an inspiration, Coach.
He sure is, Kevin, and a hard-playing guy who can really defend and rebound, and he's an underrated offensive player. Great finisher around the rim. This guy can help almost anybody.
First one falls for him.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Banchero's checked in for the Magic. So he gets them both. Orlando's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Suggs. Last time out he had 14 points. Outside, Bain. Batadze, a screen on Reeves. Bain for 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
On the wing, Reeves. Doncic outside. Hachimura the screen. Shoots the 3. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
Well, he's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
And that one's good. Suggs has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, finessing his way around down low. Suggs found an opening for the score.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Anthony Black's checked in for Bain. The Lakers also making some changes. Andre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Marcus Smart. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Austin Reeves. LA has gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Knocks down the three ball. LaRavia's got his second basket of the night. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
And, guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
To stand in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, he sure is, Kevin, because he can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait you're always looking for.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James, shooting one.
Free throw good, James.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Here's Bitadze. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Shot from 16. That's good from Doncic on the assist by LeBron.
LeBron James.
James has got his third assist on the night. The Magic trail by 4. Over in the corner, Banchero connects from three-point range. Banchero's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Outside, Suggs. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Off target from outside.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that...
Oh, a big move by LeBron.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. A little extra on that one.
Suggs passes to Banchero. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Lakers leading by 5. To the right side. And that one's good. LaRavia's got his third basket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Just a terrific drive by Suggs. When he sees lanes to the rim open up, he attacks with no hesitation.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Black with it, guarded by Doncic. Black, no good.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And it's LaRavia missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And stolen by James. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. So Doncic will go to the free throw line. It's on Jalen Suggs. Los Angeles shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Doncic with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. All the way in, LeBron.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Lakers lead by 14. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
Check it out, Los Angeles. Headed down the final month of the season. At this point, they are who they are, a middle-of-the-pack club.
Yeah, decidedly average. Maybe they'll turn the corner late. Who knows? We've seen it happen. And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up.
Hey, what's new? Luka's getting to his spots, executing with confidence. He's flat out toying with the D right now.
Yep, he's really good at that, Shaq. I mean, how can you not love watching this guy play?
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we...
Oh my goodness, that is an outstanding finish.
Oh, my. And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Doncic against Suggs, and there's the foul. It's on Jake LaRavia. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Suggs. Wagner has screen on Doncic. And it's Suggs missing. Lakers leading by 16. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Suggs is a tone setter for this Magic team, putting his body on the line with his constant activity. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, he wears his emotion and his heart on his sleeve. He's pure. There's so much love there. That's why this group is the way it is, because of how he is. Guys, back to you.
He's a culture setter. Allie, we appreciate the report. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for the Magic. And that one's good. Wagner.
Tracking the feed. Franz Wagner locked in on that shot.
Here's Doncic. Great positioning inside from Doncic.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Well, these are the players you don't want to give any space to beyond the arc right now. The best long-range shooting guards in the past 10 games. Well, you look at Kennard. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Austin Reeves. He's another player that shoots it extremely well from outside.
You don't have to be a great shooter to play two guard, but it does help. And pretty much all of these guys fit into that great category.
Yeah, you have to space the floor to score in the half court. Every one of these guys forces the defense to extend.
So Stan, I'll ask you, what about Desmond Bane stands out to you the most?
Kevin, I would say what stands out the most is how this guy has improved and added to his offensive game. Came into the league as basically a shooter, but now he has added playmaking and shot creation to his game. He can put the ball on the floor, take it to the basket and finish, or set up his team.
The Lakers have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside, Bane. Here's Banchero for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And stolen by Wagner. Pass to Carter. Suggs against Reeves. It's Suggs with the drive. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, the runway was clear for Suggs, and he didn't let it go to waste.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for DeAndre Ayton.
And you can't get too wrapped up in the numbers, but sure, his rebounding volume has indeed been decreasing. Is that a function of physicality, alterations to playing style? Possibly. One thing for certain, you hope the decline isn't attributed to a lack of effort.
Here's Doncic. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Reeves outside. Doncic looking it over. Over Suggs. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Outside, Bane. Banchero outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over LeBron. And that one goes long.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's Doncic missing. The Magic trail by 13. Banchero passes to Suggs. Payne for 3. The rebound by the Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. Over in the corner, LaRavia. LeBron kicks to Doncic. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
And that one's good. Suggs.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Doncic outside. Ayton finds LaRavia. Shoots over Wagner. And that one's good. LaRavia. LaRavia's got 10.
Good pass from the big man Ayton. Assists like that really help improve team chemistry.
Banchero outside. 3-pointer. Bane, no good.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in, and Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Banchero kicks to Black. Pass to Bain. Carter with a screen on Smart. Black takes it off the glass. Black's got his first points of the night.
Well, yeah, you can tell Black is very comfortable finishing right under the rim. Has such good hops.
Back to Reeves. Shoots over Black. Here's Smart. Sinks the triple. Smart's got 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Banchero finds Black. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he can use a little help.
Here's Reeves. Black grabs the board. The Magic trail by 16. Pass to Bain. And he slams it one-handed.
Well, he's a bona fide 20-point-per-game scorer. Desmond Bain's been terrific tonight. I'd keep going to him.
Reeves outside. Shoots over Black. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Reeves has got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Bain, no good. Lakers leading by 16. Hachimura setting the pick for Smart. Hayes the pass to Hachimura. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Banchero looking around. That one goes. Counted. He has 6.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Kennard kicks to Smart. Here's Hachimura. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. Then there's Black. Then it's Batadze. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Well, you know, if Wagner could consistently hit threes, that'd be huge. He's been up and down numbers-wise. Outside, Smart. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Batadze. Reeves the pass to Hachimura. A three-pointer, no good. The Magic trail by 13. Back to Black. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. LeBron comes in for Hachimura. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Luke Kennard. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Smart. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching his team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside, James. Down low, stolen by Batadze. From 12 feet out. And off the left side of the rim, and it rolls in for him.
He has still not missed the shot. Where would they be today without him?
Yes, that goes in.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
There's the three. Reeves with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Doncic with it. Working on Black. James with a deep three. They get it back. Here's Doncic. Lays it up off the glass. 49 points for Luka Doncic.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Batadze is screen on Doncic. Black, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
James kicks to Doncic. Yet another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Kicks it out to Wagner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Wagner's got 10 points in the quarter. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Reeves. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Black the pass to Batadze. Batadze setting a screen for Wagner. Back to Batadze. And the rejection by Ayton.
Great rim protection by Ayton. This coaching staff wants more of that from DeAndre.
Here's Doncic. Drops it in from 11 feet. Doncic has got 54 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Ayton kicks to James. Back to Ayton. It's blocked. Pass to Suggs. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, Wagner has the ability to spot these openings and moves the ball whenever he can.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's Doncic. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Black. Good on the three-point shot.
Showing good vision. Finds an open teammate out on the perimeter.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Ayton outside. A huge two-handed slam.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Down by 15. With the drive. Oh, what a play inside.
Well, look, it's been a big night for Wagner. He's 6'10", skilled, smart, a really difficult matchup.
And there's the three.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
The drive by Bain. Buries the deep ball.
Well, it's great to see Suggs become more and more confident as a jump shooter.
Doncic fires. 16-footer dropped in.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage. Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Doncic outside. And got it. Another basket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Suggs outside. Drives to the hoop. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Oh, what focus from Suggs. Refusing to let the hit throw him off.
Suggs, no good on the free throw. Lakers leading by 12. Doncic outside. Now James shoots from 14. Cleared away by Carter.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Lakers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Bain, and he does not hit. Now James. What a finesse finish on the way-in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Ben Carroll. Oh, the slam dunk. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
James outside. Knocks down the three.
Oh, you got to run LeBron off the ball there.
Lakers foul. LeBron James. Second personal foul. Second team.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe. Got a piece of it, and that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
LeBron, it's been a long road trip away from home. Aside from wins, what are you looking to accomplish?
Well, for us, I think it's great to be on the road. I mean, it's just us. You know, you kind of have like a bunker mentality when it's just you on the road. It's just us. That's it. You know, so we're far away from our home. So it's just, you know, like I said, it's all about us and how we continue to try to get better, especially with our young guys. You know, I think it's a good experience for all of them.
Growing that mentality will definitely help come playoff time. Thanks, LeBron.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And now we present the player of the game, Luka Doncic.